bring you guys along for.
Not happy about that.
What a day.
Which is kind of lame. I really just don't know what I'm in the mood for.
Good morning, party people. Welcome back to another video. It is currently Tuesday morning after a long weekend. It was just the August long weekend. It's currently like August, would it be like 4th or something like that? And it's the first day back at work after a long weekend. Nothing is more brutal than that, in my opinion. However, this week I thought I would bring you guys along as best as I can. Obviously there's lots I can't film. I think I've talked about this before. Just with work, I try to keep lots of stuff off camera, obviously, because we do a lot of research type stuff. But I figured this week would probably be the best week to do one if I'm going to, just because I am working on my own this week. My boss is currently on holiday and she left me a massive list to get done, and it's a lot of just like maintenance type stuff. So a lot of it I can probably somewhat bring you guys along for. Obviously I won't film much like on the clock because it's literally my job, guys. I'm being paid to do this. This morning, it's Tuesday morning, I'm currently at one of our closer offsites to where home is for me. And I thought I'd just walk around quick and make sure it's looking pretty good. This is our corn site. We also have a bean site, which I'm also gonna check out here in a little bit. At our offsites, we have a lot of like experimental type stuff. A lot of it is stuff that I don't really work with necessarily. It's more like seed type stuff. I work more with the chem type of trials and stuff. But we do like to keep our offsites nice and clean because we rent land from growers, and because it's research, we have to have a strict amount of space around our trial, which is just like bare land, so nothing can be planted there. So we like to just make sure it stays clean. We do some maintenance sprays and stuff with it just because, like I said, it's a grower's land, so we don't want it to get too weedy. So I thought I'd check this site out today and make sure it's all clean and looking good, which it is, which is awesome. Now I'm going to head over to the bean site, make sure that looks good.
It's truly golden hour right now. Wowza. It's been many hours, many hours. And I think it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30-ish. I ended up going climbing after work today because I had to get my truck in for an oil change. And the oil change place is like right beside my climbing gym. So I was like, you know what? 2 birds, 1 stone, if you know what I mean. So I ran and got my truck oil changed, and then I went climbing for a little bit, which was really fun. However, I did wipe out on the wall, and now my legs are so scratched up because if you didn't know, climbing walls are very similar to like sandpaper type of texture. So I slid down the wall and got sandpaper pretty much rubbed against my legs, which was not enjoyable. I am now headed home. I just had to stop and grab some gas because I do have a big haul tomorrow. I have to trailer up to Niagara area, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours from like our main site. So I was like, I don't want to get fueled now, so that way I don't have to worry about it in the morning, because I do kind of want to head out in good time. So it might be an early day tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's currently like, I think 6 o'clock. And it's still dark. Not happy about that. I'm currently headed into work. It's Wednesday morning and we have a big day ahead. We have a lot of driving ahead. So that should be fun. For anyone who's wondering, this is what we use to spray off that fallow area, just because it is a big enough area that we don't really want to do it by hand. So we use this lovely side-by-side. So this is like a boom that folds out once we're in the field. And then we just have a tank of Roundup and we should be good. I'm just going to get the tank filled up with chem. There's still a little bit left in it, so I'm gonna have to do the math as to what rate I need to add, but that shouldn't be too hard. And then we should be good to go. I'll just have to make sure everything's strapped down good, and then I'll load it up onto the trailer. So, and then I get to drive all the way to Niagara. Fun.
Oh my goodness, what a day. Nothing like cracking a crispy ginger ale today after work. My favorite is Diet Cokes, some DCs. Nothing tastes better than a crispy DC, but we ran out. So, ginger ale it is. Today was a hot one. It was really hot, and we were spraying all day, so we had to wear like our Tyvek, which is these like little white suits, and we had to wear respirators, goggles, gloves, the whole ordeal, because safety, you know, it's probably a good idea. But it was extremely hot today. I think I got up to 30 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit, don't know. Also, the feel like I think was like 40 something. But I just finished work for the day. It's currently 5:30. I'm about to head home. If you didn't know, I actually have like an hour commute every day, which I really enjoy because I'm an audiobook girly. So it gives me my time to listen to my books. Which, speaking of, my current audio listen is Problematic Summer Romance, I think is what it's called. It's Ali Hazelwood's like most recent book that she came out with. And so far I'm actually really enjoying it, more for just like the vibes. Like, it's a good summer vibe. Don't know how I feel about the couple yet, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of like age gap romance, and this is one of those. I feel like I wouldn't mind the age gap. It's not that bad of an age gap in my opinion, but it's the fact that it's just like constantly mentioned, and it's like really stressed throughout the book. It's like, we can't be together. We are too different in age, and we have like, you're like an old man, and I'm like, ooh, let's not do that, please. Thank you. So those are my current issues with that book. Hopefully I end up enjoying the relationship part, but so far I'm really just enjoying the Italy vibes. The Italy vibes and the Scotland vibes, both of which are phenomenal. It's like a dual timeline sort of story. So it's like the past is her in Edinburgh, like studying, I don't know what for, I think like physics or something, I don't know. And then the present timeline is a destination wedding in Italy for her brother, which is now making me kind of want to read her brother's book, which I think is out already. I don't know what it's called, but that book is already out, and I'm like low-key loving the brother and his girly pop. So I'm like, maybe I'll read that book. I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna drive home and listen to my little book. I just locked up the site here. I'm usually the first one here and the last one to leave, so I usually have lockup duties.
I've kind of been in like a little bit of a mini reading slump. Not necessarily the fact that I don't want to read. I just really have been struggling on what I want to read, especially like physically. Like right now I've been loving listening to a few rom-coms and some literary fiction type books. But in terms of like physically reading on my Kindle or something, I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. So I tried picking up Treacherous by Chloe Walsh. I don't know if you can even really see this cover. It's pretty dark, but I'm just not really loving it, if I'm being honest. It's not really doing it for me. It feels very like young, if that makes sense, which makes sense because the characters are young in the book. But I loved Binding 13 regardless of that, so I thought maybe I'd like this too, but it's just not hitting the same way. So now I don't know what I want to read next. Like, I really just don't know what I'm in the mood for.
Good morning, everybody. I don't have a whole lot on my agenda today, to be entirely honest, so I'm kind of having a slow start to my day. It's currently like almost 8 o'clock, and I'm just heading into work now. Just one of those days, you know? Anyways, I think I'm going to try and do some like deep cleaning today at work. I want to go through all of our spray gear and get that all cleaned up, and go through our PPE, get that organized, all that kind of stuff. And then maybe I'll end off the day with a little bit of computer work, because I should probably do that, to be honest. Yummy coffee.
It's currently 5:48. I'm done work for the day. I made it back home. I'm about to heat up some dinner. I'm stealing one of my parents' Factor meals. This one is
the spicy peanut grilled chicken. So I'm gonna eat that quick, and then I'm actually headed off to go to Boulder League. I'm currently doing Boulder League again. I think, was it the winter time when I was doing it? I think it was the winter time. So you guys might know, or like, it might sound familiar, but my gym at home does this like league every few seasons, and it's just like a fun, friendly competition between climbing members who want to join, and it's really fun. You just get to climb and you get like marked or scored on the climbs that you do. That's what I'm off to tonight. It doesn't start till 8, so I have to leave here around like 7:20-ish. So I have a little bit of time here. I'm gonna eat some food and get ready to go. I'm pretty much ready to go, to be honest. I'm in my little outfit. They usually do a themed night. Tonight is Hawaiian themed, and I just have nothing Hawaiian themed, unfortunately. I don't really have a lot of like themed outfits, unfortunately, which is kind of lame. I should maybe do that, but here we are. While my dinner is heating up, I thought I would open this one little package. I am working with Ana Luisa on another collab here shortly. I'm sure you guys probably have seen the video already. It should have probably been my last video that I mentioned them. I love Ana Luisa. They're like one of my favorite jewelry brands. I literally wear them every day. If you're ever wondering what jewelry I have, it's probably Ana Luisa. Why can I not open this package? I got it. I had to get a sharper knife. Let's do a little unboxing. Ana Luisa really does know how to do their packaging. I think it's so cute every time. They gave me a little postcard. Very cutesy, very demure. First little piece. Ooh, a necklace. Very pretty gold beaded necklace. And then I also got some more earrings. These are the earrings I actually have in right now, but I lost mine at work and I'm actually really upset about it. Anyways, I thought that was a fun little treat to come home to. Yeah, right now I'm gonna eat some dinner because my microwave minutes are up. Guys, my team, we won Boulder League. Woo! I don't know how we managed. I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised. They said our name and I was like, wait, us? Really? But it is now 11 o'clock. I made it back home. I'm now getting ready for bed because girl is exhausted. I really can't get over how long my hair has gotten this summer. Like, thinking back to how short it was last summer is actually crazy to think about. Like, who was she, honestly? I guess I should probably brush my teeth first. I was about to wash my face. I don't do that. I always brush my teeth first. Don't forget to floss. Now it's time to wash my face. Same brand of moisturizer as I use for my face wash. And that's it. Time to go to bed. We just finished a big spray in Simcoe this morning, which is one of our offsites. We had to do a second application of our corn fungicide because we have a little trial that's repped out over there. So we just got that done this morning, bright and early. I was at the farm this morning at 6 a.m. It's 9 a.m. right now. We're all done that spray. And now we're gonna head back to the farm, which is like a 40-ish minute drive. However, there is this really yummy coffee shop with like a huge fruit market. Like, it's more of a fruit market with like a little coffee shop stand outside, and it's called Kai's Cafe. It's so good. If you're in this area, like the Simcoe Delhi area, you need to come here. Like, genuinely best matcha I've ever gotten from like a store. So my boss and I just decided we're gonna get a little coffee. You can't see it, but I can't wait. They also have these really good sourdough cookies. It's like sourdough sesame. So delicious. Like, I don't know how they make it so yummy, but they do. Matcha has been secured. How beautiful is she? I'm gonna spend some time here working on my garden because she needs some TLC. It's not looking too good. My tomatoes look like they want to die. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. I feel like there's not much I can do now, to be honest. I should have given it Miracle-Gro and I never did. So